coldest day of the year, and I normally wouldn't want to leave the house, but just got a call from local record store. An album I ordered is in, so that's enough to get me warm up the vehicle and hit the road. Hi, my name is Frank. It's Friday. That means time to kick back, relax, talk music, and hit the road. As I said, I got a call or a text from local record shop owner Steve out in Selkirk. He owns High Tone Records. I had ordered an Accept record through him, and it just arrived. So I figured I'd grab the kids and we'd go out for a quick trip here. Truthfully, I bribed them with a stop at 7-Eleven. Of course, getting a cold drink on the coldest day of the year. It's odd, but that's how we roll. Anyway, let's go.
Channel 33 RPM.
My glasses are fogging up, but there it is behind me, High Tone Records. Picked up my Accept record. It was a special order. Oh, I gotcha. Never got footage inside the record store because I never asked permission, so that's how it goes. Anyway, quick stop at Sev. Kids got the cold drinks. My car needs a car wash really bad, but it was kind of like melting, then it got cold, and now it's too cold to wash the car. Anyway, here we are home. Let's hit the music room and check out some stuff. Made it back to the music room. So, this is crazy, the weather here. I think I live in one of the few parts of the world with such extremes in weather. Like in the summer here, it can be plus 40 degrees Celsius with the humidity. And in the winter, it can be minus 40 degrees Celsius with the wind chill. It's absolutely crazy. I guess it makes us strong here. And anyway, it was one of the coldest days today, but we still went to 7-Eleven. We're weird here. We are weird. There's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about in today's episode, but first, I want to let you guys know, and I don't want to get the wording wrong here. I've launched this campaign, contest, whatever you want to call it, called On the Way to 33K. Channel 33 RPM will hit 33,000 subscribers like in the next month or two, something like that. And I wanted to mark the occasion, so I've teamed up with the fine folks at U-Turn Audio, and we are going to give away a U-Turn Audio Orbit Plus turntable when this channel hits 33,000 subscribers. It's a celebration. Channel 33 RPM hits 33,000 subscribers. So the contest details will be announced after we hit 33,000. I'll do a special video and be super easy to enter. Unfortunately, this contest is only going to be open to residents of the USA and Canada. U-Turn Orbit turntables are only available in the USA and Canada. They won't work overseas due to power and whatnot. So my apologies for that. I will do something hopefully in the near future as well where 33ers from all over the world can enter. So that contest is only going to be open to, as I said, residents of the USA and Canada. But a big shout out to Ben at U-Turn Audio for agreeing to sponsor this contest. If you're not familiar with U-Turn turntables, you must check out their website. These are solid, reliable turntables, totally customizable and made in the USA. I've tried out a couple of their models and I dig them and I use them. So again, huge shout out to U-Turn Audio. All right, so talk about a stupid tweet. That's what I want to talk about first. I'm a big Kiss fan. I think you guys know I'm a Kiss fan, but Paul Stanley has notoriously thin skin, and he showed it on Twitter last week when he responded to a troll. Not only did he respond to a troll, you don't respond to trolls, right? Anyone who's on social media knows that you don't do that. You don't feed the trolls because that's what trolls are looking for. But not only did Paul Stanley feed the troll, he went completely overboard. Let me read this to you. So first of all, this guy, Sinkin Stanley Parody is his account. He's got virtually no followers. And until Paul Stanley shuttered him out, he literally had like a handful. Now he's got a few dozen or something. Anyway, I guess he's been kind of after Paul and accusing him of lip syncing and making fun of Paul's upcoming Soul Station album, calling the band Dual Station. And anyway, so look how Paul Stanley reacted to this troll, this nobody, this no-name who was making fun of Paul Stanley's upcoming project. We know who you are, Tim, so he gets his name. We know your accounts. You can't hide anymore. How about we post your name, your wife's name, your business, and your phone number. 49 years old, and 40 years old and about to have your lawn turned upside down. WTH, Paul, what's this? So, I mean, this guy obviously rubbed you the wrong way. So what does Paul Stanley do? I mean, he gets his peeps to look into this guy. So I know a lot of rock stars don't actually do their own Twitter. Paul obviously does. But this nobody tweets something at Paul, making fun of him a bit, making fun of his new project, making fun of the fact that he may or may not be lip syncing live. And, Paul calls him out, and he knows his name, he knows he's married, he knows his wife, his business, his phone number, he knows how old he is. And this thing about having your lawn turned upside down, I don't know what that means. Maybe he owns a lawn care company. I don't know. But Paul Stanley, you have inadvertently shined a huge spotlight on this guy. I mean, the best advice, as we said, when you get this kind of stuff is ignore it. You know, most of the comments I get on this channel are fairly positive. Just once in a while I get some jerks. I just block them. I mean, don't engage them. And Paul has gone beyond that and shining a spotlight on this guy. And it doesn't make Paul look very good. I mean, he comes across as looking very, very petty. I mean, I guess on the other side, I can see maybe he's reached the end of his rope. Maybe he's had enough of this kind of stuff, and this Sinkin' Stanley parody just kind of was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know. But I'm sure he made Sinkin' Stanley's day by being called out and shouted out on Paul's Twitter account. Paul Stanley followed up later saying, explaining himself. I guess he was critiqued a little bit for his response, and Paul said, "No one should be able to hide in anonymity behind the internet to mock or spread untruths. It's the coward's way. Point made. Now let's move on." Let's definitely move on. Paul, totally agree with that. And there's the issue with the internet, right? Everyone's a big man on the net and saying things they would never say to someone's face. So I guess people know now that if you're a troll, Paul Stanley's going to call you out. All right, so as you saw off the top there, I got some mail here I want to open. I'm going to have some mail, but we'll come back to the mail. I just want to show you the album I picked up at High Tone Records in Selkirk. And I just cracked it open. I haven't spun the vinyl yet, but I've streamed this album numerous times. It's a new one from German rockers, Except Too Mean to Die. Silly album name if you ask me, but I like this album artwork. It looks really good. And the packaging was beautiful. And funny enough, not funny enough, I mean, it's pretty cool actually. I got a better deal buying it locally than I would have on Amazon. It was significantly cheaper locally. Back to Except Too Mean to Die. This is on a gatefold. I didn't even realize this, that Accept is now up to 6 members. They added a third guitar player. I mean, the lineup of Accept has changed so many times over the years. There's a third guitar player in this album, and there is also a new bass player. The only, I mean, Accept is really Wolf Hoffman. Wolf Hoffman is the guitarist, and he's the only member who has played on every single Accept album. And Wolf is a great guitar player. I mean, he comes across as very, very disciplined and very schooled, and sort of maybe from the classical side of things. Like, there's not much blues in his guitar playing. It's very melodic and very, as I said, disciplined and structured, and sort of from the classical side. And he's a great guitar player. And I dig this album too. This one was produced again by Andy Sneap. This is the 4th or 5th Accept album he's produced, and Andy is really came to the forefront in the last number of years as the co-producer of Judas Priest's Firepower album, and he's replaced Judas Priest's Glenn Tipton on tour. Glenn, of course, has Parkinson's, so Andy's been filling in for him live. And he's got this certain sound in his production. The last several Accept albums have that certain sound. The last Judas Priest album has that sound. And this album continues to have that sound. And Accept is really sort of going through this rebirth, a second renaissance of sorts. I mean, since they came back 4 or 5 albums ago, they have been really on a roll, putting out some really good stuff. Their last album, I didn't care for as much, but this one seems to maybe be a return to form. I'm going to reserve judgment until I hear it some more, but I do dig it. And it's on Nuclear Blast. Nuclear Blast always does a great job with their releases. And for those of you who dig this kind of stuff, this is on this really cool, fun splatter vinyl. Personally, I'm a black vinyl kind of guy, but if I can get some cool colored vinyl for the same price as the black, I'm not going to say no. 2 LP set. And of course, as I said, Nuclear Blast always does a great job. These came with polyline sleeves. And they go so far as when you open the record, they don't actually put the record in the album jacket. They kind of put them in the gatefold, close it like this, and seal it up, which helps preserve the album jacket. I mean, technically, in theory, if you put it inside the jacket, it gets shipped around, it moves, it can cause seam splits, that kind of stuff. So Nuclear Blast knows their stuff. And it also comes with this booklet with lyrics and credits and whatnot. So I literally just picked this up. So I look forward to giving this one a spin. If you have this Accept album, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Let's open the mail. This one comes from Christopher Mann, and Christopher is over in the UK. Thank you very much, Christopher. This was a complete surprise, and I've been talking to Christopher back and forth for some time via social. He sent me a package once before, and I sent him something as well. Anyway, Christopher has just started his own YouTube channel. Literally, he's got like 3 or 4 subscribers. So I'm going to leave the link to Christopher's YouTube channel below this video. After you watch this, please do me a favor and check it out. I know how difficult and frustrating it is when you start a new YouTube channel and just trying to get people on board and people to watch your stuff. Just you have to get over that first hump, right? Like the first 100 subscribers, then things, you know, start picking up a little bit, but it's so hard to get there. So please do give Christopher some love and check out his YouTube channel and welcome him, please, to the vinyl community. Anyway, I have no idea at all what he sent over. So thank you very much, Christopher. There was no need whatsoever, my friend, to send anything. You know that, but it is appreciated. I love it. My mind's not working properly. I think it's frozen from the cold weather out there. Hold on. Got the notes. Hey, Frank. Christopher Mann here. I thought I would send you some vinyl. Keep safe, Frank. Love the videos as always. Peace and keep spinning. Christopher Mann from Wales, UK. So I shall keep on spinning. You too. You too, my friend. You too. So what do we have here? Got Zach Brown Band. I think I just saw Christopher talking about these guys on his channel. So this is kind of country, new country, country rock. Check it out. Man, beautiful, beautiful packaging. I will, oh, look at this album. That's a nice looking piece of wax there, isn't it? So, that is very cool. I look forward to checking that out. I shall report back. And this one, this is funny, because in last Friday's video, I was just talking about these guys. Got the Foo Fighters Greatest Hits. And I've documented what I think of the Foo Fighters. I think they are... I love their first couple of albums. The color and the shape is fantastic. Then they had a couple other pretty good ones. I felt like the last couple albums have been kind of riding the wave, and those albums were kind of interchangeable. And their new one, I'm really digging. So this is cool because Foo Fighters is one of those bands where I really think having a best of really suits them, because they are a singles band in so many ways, right? Like they have a couple really popular songs in every album and then some filler stuff. So this is great. And in my last video, I called the Foo Fighters sort of kind of like Nickelback. And someone said, yeah, they said that before. They're kind of like the US, the American version of Nickelback. And I got some pushback for saying that. And because, of course, for whatever reason, Nickelback is almost universally despised, which is really funny because they continually sell out arenas. But I do see parallels between the Foos and Nickelback in terms of they struck a formula and they keep repeating that formula to a lot of success. Anyway, this is great. I don't have this, and I'd love to, I've eyed this one and I thought of getting it. I love the idea of having a best of the Foo Fighters. There's the gatefolds. And this one, it's on black wax. So this is great. I can't wait to listen to this. Christopher, super generous, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. Dear 33ers, link below this video to Christopher Mann's YouTube channel. Please do check it out. All right, 33ers, that is today's Friday update. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, remember, on the way to 33K. So excited to hit that milestone. Hopefully we get there sooner than later. And again, once we hit that magic mark, I will issue a video telling you guys how you can win that awesome turntable from U-Turn Audio, the Orbit Plus. If you dug today's video, I appreciate a quick thumbs up. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday. Until then, keep on spinning.